Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a new week, which means it's a new weekly. If you guys watched my previous weekly video, you will know that I did a layout with no doodles on. So I'm happy to report this one does have doodles on, but I did really enjoy stripping it all back and just focusing on making my layout functional. So a lot of it will look pretty similar. The only tweaks that I'm going to make are that I've squished my to-dailies on the left hand side into 8 boxes, which means that I can have my notes section in on that side with the to-dailies. And then that means I can have a doodle at the top on the left hand side and a doodle down on the bottom right hand side, and still keep all of the boxes and things that I had in the no doodle one colour challenge layout that I did last week. So for this weekly layout, I've gone for the BFG book, and I'm doing it with the Quintin Blake illustrated style. I did a couple of these for a doodle challenge last month, which was childhood favourites. And when I doodled the BFG, I really enjoyed the Quintin Blake style, how he draws. I'm used to drawing Disney characters, which is very block, solid lines. Quintin Blake breaks all of those rules, and he's very sketchy with his lines. So I wanted to have a go at that, and I really enjoyed it. So there may be some more Quintin Blake Roald Dahl inspired weekly layouts that will come up in the future. But for now, this one is going to be my BFG and Sophie and some other little doodles in between. This is the last weekly for July. After this page, all of my August pages will begin to be set up, so stay tuned because next week there will be the August Plan With Me video up. So for the last weekly layout, it's sort of the point where I have to now decide, do I want my gratitude log to stay in my weeklies, or do I want to pull it back out again and have one purposeful page of a gratitude diary? At the moment, the jury is out. I really don't know. I've enjoyed having it in my weekly layout, but I also enjoy having an entire month of gratitude staring back at me. But I think for next month, I probably will keep it in my weeklies, and what I might do is still create a gratitude page, but I'm going to do it for mothering moments. So I know there is a beautiful lady over on Instagram with her account at Plans That Blossom, and she does a gratitude page for her child. So she records all those parenting mummy moments that, you know, fill our hearts up and make them swell. So I think I might do that. I might keep my personal gratitude diary in my weeklies and have one for my son. Maybe I'll do a Leo Loves page and then record all that, because I find in my weekly gratitude, he tends to take it up anyway. So if I split it, I might be forced to be a little bit more grateful about things for me personally, and then I get to gush about my child on a different page. What do you guys do for gratitude pages? Do you have them? Do you like them? Do you just write out a couple of sentences, or are you more visual? I am toying with the idea of having a gratitude page that's a doodled page. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Where do we stand on gratitude pages, and what can we do with it to make it creative and colourful and lovely? Or do we keep it simple and just write it out and have that as the memory instead? When it comes to colouring in for this layout, rather than my usual style of keeping my horizontal lines very neat and very uniform, that's not the Quintin Blake way. So I've gone much more messy, I'm drawing and colouring much quicker than I normally would. The idea is that I want it to look messy but considered. I'm just winging it. I'm just scribbling in those colours and trying it out. I think I've captured what I wanted to. I'm not disappointed with how I've done it, but I don't think I paid enough attention to what colours and how many colours I was using. So I think I've probably had a few too many. I could have stripped that back and made it much more refined. But that's not me, is it? I'm not a refined or dainty character in any way, so it is what it is. I'm quite happy with it. I quite like the overall, and I like that the doodles worked out. So it's staying, but it's definitely a new style for me this week. But next week I am recording all of my August Plan With Me pages, so they will be all up on Wednesday, guys. You'll be able to see my new theme for the next month, plus I'll let you know about my doodle challenge, which is up on Instagram if you'd like to go and see some spoilers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and give it a comment if there's something you'd like to see from me. But until next Wednesday, I hope you have a brilliant week, and I'll see you soon.